What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. Doug and I are out today with Nokta in, is it Galena? Galena, Illinois, detecting the heartland. I've been waiting for this event for like a year, Doug. 200 people are here hunting. It's 200 people. Yep. It's like a Beatles concert, Doug. And the venue where they're holding this event is a Boy Scout camp that goes all the way back to the 1930s. There's been campers here continuously for like 90 years.
Wow.
You know, if anyone drops things, kids drop things. So there is natural hunting for almost the whole day. There's going to be a couple of small seated hunts just to kind of spice the day up a little bit. But I'm hoping to see some old Scout natural finds. Obviously, there's going to be some silver coins found and see some awesome things come out of the ground.
If we find any Canadian coins, we know they came from Canada.
That's true. All right, let's go see what we got. So back in the first dig. See you guys soon.
Wait.
Later. All right, so at the Detecting the Heartland event, the Nokta tent got the pleasure of being right next to the main Detecting the Heartland tent. And Casey and Mindy, who the people who are running this, 99.99% of it, right? Because I did see someone else carrying a few water bottles for you.
Yeah, that's right.
But I saw some of these redemption prizes. I didn't know if you wanted to explain what people are looking for to try to win some of the big prizes here.
Yeah, definitely. So the token prizes right here are for caches. So we buried 10 of this style copper rounds throughout the camp. And they're individually numbered, so if they find these throughout the camp, they'll win one of these prizes.
And what's this here?
This will be for the main seated hunt. The treasure box with everything you see here will be one of the tokens out in the seated hunt. This will be a seated hunt token, and then $300 cash will be another token.
They'll all come up and say, butthead.
A little bit of silver in here.
This is all going out
Piles.
in the field?
Yep, for the seated hunt. Another pile here. Yeah, those are old wired ones.
We want to make sure they get found, so we're putting them in those, okay?
So underneath all those,
The Nokta hunters will find those.
yeah, this
What are
will be
they?
some real old hammered
Hammered and Roman.
and some Roman.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you got these.
Ukrainian and yeah.
Big Roman coins in there.
Wow.
There's about 600 of those little guys.
Oh, it's Roman coin.
So a lot of Roman and
Wow.
hammered.
Well, there are tons and tons of
Some more
silver
buried
here.
under there, yeah.
It's going to be an amazing day. So I'm going to go walk around and see what people are finding already.
Awesome.
But I can't wait to see how the event goes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Well, the hunt has started. This is next to the tents. This Boy Scout camp goes back to, I think, 1936, it said. There's people everywhere, outbuildings. Every week, hundreds of kids still come. And some of the big prizes they buried are tokens. And remind me what your name was, Larry.
Larry.
Larry got one of the prize redemption tokens. It looks like it's a copper peace dollar. I'm guessing you got number 8.
Yep.
I'm gonna go walk over in a minute and see what all the potential prizes are, but usually these are redeemed for pretty cool stuff. I can't imagine you're gonna get like...
I think she said they're the little treasure chests for the.
Oh, I saw them, yeah. Well, hey, congratulations. Hopefully you win one of the big prizes. Good job, brother.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Doug and I are walking up this hill, and we are hoping to see some Scout things found. And this handsome fella just said he's got something. What's your name, brother?
Tyler.
My name's Tyler.
Really?
No. But he found something cool. And let's see what it is. Oh, wow. What is that?
I think it's from, so there's ranks in Boy Scouts. I think this is from second class.
Oh, really? Oh, so you know a lot about this.
Yeah, I'm a Boy Scout.
Oh, well, there you go. Can you mind if I hold it? Sure. So you think it's a what? Can you tell me again?
Second class pin. I think it's the third rank.
That's impressive. Now, how old of a youngster are you?
I'm 14.
14. Do you think you'll make Eagle Scout?
Yeah.
I think you will too, because you seem like you got your act together. You see this guy right there? He couldn't even make it in the
Yeah,
brownies.
I couldn't make Weeble.
Couldn't even make it in the brownies. But you look like an Eagle Scout if I ever saw one. Well, congratulations. Someone told me you found a second Scout memorabilia earlier today.
Yeah, I can show you. This is.
Oh, you got
I
both of
found.
these? Whoa, I don't want to lose it. He's got a Walk in Liberty, 1934. You don't have that one, Doug.
I don't have that one.
He's got a Rosie in there. He's got a beautiful two-piece button. Did you find that two-piece button here?
Yeah.
Wow, you're on fire. And what
This
else you
was
got there?
the other scout.
Oh, a fleur-de-lis, yeah. I saw this, obviously this emblem on a lot of the outbuildings here. Well, that's a good job, man. What kind of machine are you using, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
using the Equinox 800.
Cut. You got a Note the Macro hat on.
Yeah.
Take two. You're going to lie to me this time. You ready? You're going to lie to me. What kind of machine you use, Tyler?
A Note the Macro LED.
Yeah, baby!
I find this very interesting. Most places will use a windsock or a flag to see just how windy it is. They use a chain, and it says, if the link snaps, bad storm, head for shelter. I don't want to be around here when the link snaps. This chain is heavy.
Well, on the ridge here, we bumped into the ringmaster himself, who I see is bulging in his pouch there. Pouch, I said.
It's bulging with clad. The first thing I dug was this, and I'm sure people walked over it because it was a big obnoxious signal. But
I like to think that a scout held that in their hand because I'm hoping to see scout memorabilia on the day.
yes, and that's what my goal is. But I've been out here for about 45 minutes or an hour, and at least I'm on the right track. There's a,
Oh, you got a mini ball
I got
too.
a little
Well,
round ball.
the
tiny
skill it
little
takes
round
to
ball.
balance that. I
could-
can see the concentration.
I had it. I
I wonder
there.
what the Guinness record is for balancing a mini ball on a fork. All right, we bumped into Chuck Smalley, one of the high ups in that I&I hunt that we came out to last year. Awesome guy, and from what I heard, champion gold panner, like a world record holder.
Yeah, I was here. Now don't all write in. And say,
Listen,
"You
let me
need to come
embellish.
back till
Let
we
me
get your
embellish
backside."
on your behalf. Come on, if you can't
This
embellish.
is some out here. but-
Oh, you're doing good.
Yeah, I got
A nice fishing weight. Will you melt this down and make anything out of it?
Yeah, I keep all the lead.
That's what
guys-
Doug does.
He's
They
going to
make
make a
jig
fishing
heads.
weight out of
You're
it.
gonna make a different fishing weight,
yeah.
different shape. He likes triangular shapes.
Yeah, just this is stuff that was left. I got
Oh,
one deep weight.
66. It looks
Just
good
missed
in your hand. Just missed it. He's got a 52 Rosie though. Plenty of room to spare on that one.
That's
He's
my
got-
birthday.
And check this.
When's your birthday? Oh, 52 is your birthday?
52,
Oh,
yeah.
happy birthday, whenever
Now
it is.
this is what I'm finding, and like you guys got to feel.
Oh.
These were they weren't given. They worked for them. They'd turn a bushel of picked onions in. Now this place started in around 1910, and this is what you turn in at the end of the week to get paid. They count them out. They got
Oh, so this is kind of like a check.
yeah, it's 40 cents a bushel.
I'm so glad you guys invited me out again. Love seeing you. My second home is this Illinois, Iowa area, and I can't wait to come back again next year.
A Beavis and Butthead shirt. I have never, ever, until they were on there, watched an episode.
You did the I am Cornholio pose.
That was-
Talk about a good sport, because like I said, a guy who I'm guessing doesn't really watch a lot of Beavis and Butthead.
No, none, zero.
But what a good sport. That's what this hobby's all about. Friendships that'll last a lifetime.
And you guys have safe travels, please, going home.
Thank you, absolutely. It was good seeing you, Chuck.
Thanks for coming. Well, I hear a ton of excited kid voices, so that must mean the children hunt is about to start. From what I heard, they're divided into two fields, a younger kids field and an older kids field. We're gonna go try to find the hosts, Casey or Mindy. We'll get the rules, we'll see what the kids are looking for, and get this thing underway. You can obviously tell it's the kids hunt. There are beautiful stuffed animals laying all over the ground. And they are gonna put in, oh my, there's silver coins and buttons. Look at those. Those are legal tender.
And we got 20 token prizes.
And, oh, those are redeemable prizes?
We have 12.
I'll go right away for the red one, and then I'm going to go for orange.
I see a kid going for it. I'll try to distract him. Wow, that's hard. All kids up.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing?
I saw you across the field and I wasn't sure if...
I don't know, do you think my husband would mind?
Oh, crap!
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow
my doppelganger Tyler just got himself something else really cool. Let me take a look.
You're being too kind to yourself.
I'm trying to be young again, Doug. I'm trying to be young again. Oh, I just saw one of these someone else got. Do you know what this is, Tyler?
War nickel.
That's right. You're a smart kid. That's right. You're a scout. Have you ever dug a war nickel before?
Oh yeah, I think that's the third of the day for me.
Third of the day?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to stump him with something, Doug.
Yeah.
Do you know what the D stands for on the back up there?
Denver.
Do you know what the name of the building is?
The Monticello building?
That's close enough. That's the Monticello he called it. It's an Italian place. But yeah, you're right. Monticello, that's where he lived, this guy on the front, when you finally clean him up.
Yep.
You might be the smartest person I bumped into in this whole trip, Tyler. Congratulations again on yet another silver, and I'm sure you'll be calling me in about 22 seconds, so I won't go too far away.
Yeah.
All right, there was a good find here that I'm hearing about. I don't know what it is yet. Doug, is it a good find?
It's awesome.
Oh, it is?
Awesome find.
All right, who found it?
I did.
Our friend here,
Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny R.
Kenny R. Is that really an R?
No, it's Kenny 6.
Okay. Is that a dog license?
Dog tag.
A 1918. You know who this is, right?
Dog tag.
That's
Doug.
right.
That's right. It's Dog Tag Doug.
Dog tag. Doug.
Wow, that's an old one too. Joe Davies is the name of the county that we're in, Doug. We passed a few signs coming up here. Oh, it even says it. Joe Davies County, Illinois, 105 years old. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Now, if I was him, I don't think I'd part that easily with it, but...
Well, I got some dog tags, but nothing that old, but I knew you collected them, so I wanted
He's
to
giving this to you?
He is. I
No,
can't
you're
believe
not.
it.
Yes, he's going to get that.
He would have given you $500 for it.
I'll give you a hat. I'll give you a hat.
Oh, I'll give you a hat. Will you sign it for him?
I'll sign it for him.
He'll sign the hat for you.
I'm not worried about it. I knew you like dog tags. So
Oh, he loves these dog tags. Well, congratulations. It's going to go right
go
on
right on the
Doug's
collection.
necklace.
Luckily, they didn't gouge it.
Yeah.
All right, as we're walking around, we're trying to bump into people that found some cool stuff, and Doug bumped into Matt. And when I looked at Matt, I was like, man, he looks a lot like Tyler.
Yeah.
And he told me he was related. Yeah, they're brothers. Yeah, they're brothers.
He's my son.
Oh, I thought you were brothers. Okay. But Matt got himself some really good stuff.
Oh, wow.
And what's crazy is even though some sections of this field are a seeded hunt, Doug,
you can tell
he dug 6
these.
inches for these.
Yeah.
So these are natural within this campground. It looks like a 44 mercury dime. Look at them all he's got. He's got 4 mercs. He's got a 41 merc. This scout camp opened in 1936.
Right. And had people here every year
continuously.
since. Yep.
A 42 merc. He's got another one there that looks like a 43. He got a barber dime. Have you dug barber dimes before, Matt?
Yes, I have. Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't know what part of the country you're from.
We're from Iowa.
Oh,
Cedar
okay.
Rapids
Fairly
area.
local.
Yeah, so.
Barber dime. I can't see the date, and I don't want to rub on Matt's coins. Looks like a war nickel.
War nickel. Yep.
A 44 war nickel.
Man, you did okay with the
Oh my God, he's on fire.
I was trying to dig a little bit of everything, get a
Yeah.
variety
A
today.
1901 Indian. That's nice, Doug. Now that could have still been the scouts' pockets in World War II era. You know, obviously it was still coins.
Yep.
And
a
he got the
two-piece.
bottom on the top of a 2-piece button. And
almost
is there a cross on there?
It almost looks like, it's
Yeah,
hard
that's
to
possible.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
wanna-
one I think was about 9 inches down. It
Wow.
definitely could be old.
Well, that's a great find. Matt, you're really on a roll, brother, and I'm so glad to hear you're swinging that simplex.
say. Yeah.
But
Nothing better.
awesome job, brother. Hope you find some more.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
All right, 2 of my favorite people out here are actually both in the clip. Chuck Smalley, and of course in front, Mind Lab Detector, and I just found out birthday boy, happy birthday
Thank you.
to John Crazy Spider White, who just called and said he's got something cool. Whoa!
There's an outtake for you.
Lost my balance.
Oh,
You got a little religious medallion.
Looks religious.
Now normally they're aluminum, but you never know. Let's see.
I think it is, looking at
Yep.
the back.
I think this might be the Immaculate Mary.
Yeah.
But I have a good feeling this was probably lost by a scout. Were you ever a scout, John?
Yes.
You look like you were a scout. Did you make Eagle Scout?
I did.
You look like a guy who's got their act together. You know what I mean? Well, that's a great find, John. Congratulations. And of course, happy birthday, my friend. You don't look a day over 25.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right, Dog Tag Doug, Mexican Doug G. Fun. I sound like I'm out of breath because I am, because he called me and I was, I don't even know, somewhere out of sight. But I came up the hill and Doug and Brian here. Brian, where are you from?
Lombard.
Lombard. Where's that?
Illinois.
Illinois. All right. Yeah.
Outside Chicago.
That's in America, right?
It's it's just above the sacrum.
Let's see what Dougie got. If it's a wheat penny, Doug.
No.
Okay,
no,
good.
It's better than that.
You
know I like to dig the low tone.
They called this Wheat Penny Hill. That's the only reason I was saying.
Well, it's smaller than
Oh,
Wheat
what do you
Penny.
got
It's
there,
still-
Doug?
I wouldn't have called you for anything
Is this
less than
fabric going through it, or?
It does look like it does. Is that a blowhole button?
No, Doug, come on.
It'll be a Boy Scout button.
Well, that's what I'm
I think
thinking.
It is.
I can't.
There's something on the front.
Did anyone have a toothbrush? I'm not really prepared.
Let me help you out.
I think it's a 4-hole button.
A 4-hole.
All right, John, birthday boy White's going to brush it off, and we're going to take a good look at it. You know it was his birthday today, right?
I thought it was yesterday.
He's 22 years old as of yesterday.
22.
Yeah, that's the lower half. The upper half is another 22.
All right, Doug, under my thumb is your button.
Yeah, that's how
and
small it is.
John brushed it off. He was able to ID something that is actually really, really cool. Are you ready?
Yep, go ahead.
It's a 2-piece button with an anchor on there. Look at that anchor, Doug. Can you see
sure
it?
that isn't just a smiley face?
Well, it could be. He's a happy anchor. But that is beautiful, Doug. It looks like around the edge, too, John, is a rope.
Yes.
It's a rope going around the whole outside. A little
So
detail.
it isn't civilian. It is Navy. Sea Scouts,
maybe the Seabees?
Well, Sea Scouts, considering
something with
scout,
water. We're going to say something
Yeah.
with water. We don't know. We're just making guesses. But that's definitely an anchor, definitely a rope, definitely 2 holes, and definitely cool, Doug.
Yes.
Way to go. I'm glad we've got you on something good.
Yeah.
I told you, Doug,
I needed
listen.
some FaceTime.
If we drive 4,000 miles, I'm going to put you on a button. Way to go, Brent.
Good. We can't find buttons around our way.
All right, the start of the seated hunt that everyone's been waiting for. Just walking out here, I can see silver coins all over the ground. There's actually one in front of my knee. The seated hunt they do as an extra prize on top of the natural digging. So they're going to sound off with the bullhorn and we're going to get rolling. My buddy Travis got something cool. Look at this. Wow, they weren't messing around when they put seated coins out here. It's a Roman coin. I can't believe they're putting out. Look at the. Holy, but Jesus! They're just throwing them out there for everyone to find.
Good hunt, man. It's always a good
Holy
hunt.
cow, look at that.
What do you think we sell out in 20 minutes?
I've got another one floating around my bag somewhere.
You know Heath is an expert when he's got another hammered floating around somewhere in his bag. John came all the way across the field and said, "You're not going to believe a natural find came out of here." And look at this thing I see. That is a giant sterling bracelet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that came out?
Yeah, he dug for that. He dug for that. That is all sterling. I wonder what the stones are. There must be
like
20 of them. Holy cow. All right, we got something pretty cool here that I don't know if you find a lot out this far west, but we get a lot of them out east. Yeah. Mindy, one half of our gracious host, found herself a Chinese coin. Do you have a Chinese coin in your collection, Mindy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, so you get a lot of them out here.
One or two.
This one's actually very thin. Usually they're a little thicker. Now, you know, these are associated with the railroad. The Chinese built that railroad. So wherever there was railroad stops, you're going to find these Chinese coins. And some of them go back to the 1700s. And what's really cool is in the 1920s, there was a revitalization of these Chinese coins. People were using them for wind chimes and decorations on baskets. So people in the 20s were ordering from China coins that were 100-year-old then for all these decorations. So this might be 1700s, but just got ordered 150 years later.
Yeah.
But congratulations. And there's no better way to frame Mindy's face than through the Chinese coin. What a beauty. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you. Yep.
The oldest coin in
All right, Doug was just looking in that swimming pool. He didn't find much, but he almost drowned.
And
But Dustin up here on the ridge got something cool, and Doug was screaming. Is it a medallion?
Yes, sir. What were we hoping to find?
Is it scout related?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I see the fleur-de-lis on it.
Fleur-de-lis on it.
Oh man, that was going to be enameled too. There's still a little bit of enameling on it, I think. That's a beautiful find. Look at all the writing on the back.
I have one of those actually that I had as a kid.
Then what does it say? Just read it from verbatim.
Oh gosh, Scout Oath on the back.
Is that what it is, the Scout Oath?
Yes.
Let me bring it to the sun and toothbrush a little bit so we can get a really good view of this, if you don't mind, Dustin.
I'll go for it. On my honor, I will
Let's
do my
bring it
best.
out to the sun.
Did you just get that?
All right, we cleaned up Dustin's incredible medallion. We're going to have a little game with this, Dustin, if you don't mind. You come around behind me so your shadow doesn't get in. Here's his beautiful medallion. There was an enameling on there, an eagle in the middle with the fleur-de-lis, and on the back is the Scout motto, I think they call it, or whatever. It's the Scout Oath.
Scout Oath.
Now, John, birthday John, it was an Eagle Scout, Dustin. We're going to see if he can, word by word, remember and repeat the Scout Oath without looking at it,
You
Doug.
got to put your fingers up. No
All right.
pressure.
You ready? Got to say loud, too. I got to hear it.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
You son of a gun, you did it. You are an Eagle Scout.
Guess what I can
Awesome
recite?
find, Dustin.
Thank you guys.
What's that?
The crest advertisement from the 70s.
You can barely remember your name.
I can remember that.
Okay, what is this, the crest?
The crest on toothpaste.
Okay.
Crest has been shown to be an effective decay preventive dentifrice that can be of significant value when used in a conscientiously applied program of oral hygiene and regular professional care. Word for word.
All right, guys, one of the best finds, in my opinion, that was found here today, not only for its coolness, but its association with the Scouts, was found here by young Grant, who's about, what, 15? So that was close, 17.
17. Don't show me, but just put it in the hand.
Wait till you see it. It's amazing, I think.
Come on, it's only an hour show.
It's large.
Try to guess what it is.
It's hard to do.
Ow, it bit me.
It does, it's sharp. It's got sharp teeth.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
Look.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that
so
number
cool.
slide. Dude, there's like a pope or somebody up there praying. There's all these different Scouts.
Onward for God and
Country.
That is
World
awesome.
War.
I'm thinking 40s or so. What do you think?
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, one of the best ones I've ever seen. And I can't imagine in your 17 years of life you have one better than that.
Can't say
So, Brent,
find 3 today.
congratulations,
Let
man.
me tell you, when you impress
That's Hall of Fame stuff.
KG and Ringy,
They are impressed. They were digging in like Rome last week, and they loved that belt slide.
I know. I found a sterling silver one.
Well, if you guys didn't see Josh from Beyond Sight and Sound, we've done a show. He's got an awesome podcast for what, like 37 years now you've been doing it?
Yeah, I think
It's been a long time. Josh was nice enough to give us some shirts, and I don't have a lot of tchotchkes, but I did bring Josh an exclusive QuarterHoarder hat. I don't have very many of these. So Josh, this one is for you. They're one size fits all after you adjust it. Right now it's a little tight. It's not quite fitting you, but it'll look better later. And I think Dog Tag Doug might have brought you a shirt, which is one of the prized possessions of the item.
You know, this will look even better if I get you both to sign it.
Really? I would sign it, absolutely.
Yeah,
You kidding me?
we'll do
I would
that.
sign it a million times. Thank you for having us on the show, too. Always a pleasure coming out here.
Always a pleasure to have you guys on.
Chicago Ron, who was affiliated with the Dig Wars show, right?
Dig Wars.
And now he does actual trips. If you want to go over to England, he will put you on fields. He puts up your lodging, the whole deal. And he's got some of his pieces out here. And I'm going to pretend like I know it, but really I'm just going to read it off his card.
Good
But
thing
this
Ron's
is
here to explain.
a full Stater Celtic gold. And then here's another one from 20 BC, Doug. And look how much detail is still on that.
Right.
So these are things that anyone can find if you go overseas and put a detector on the ground. So if you ever want to try a trip out, give Chicago Ron a call and set something up. What are they, like a week long?
10-day hunts.
10-day hunts?
And they're $28.50.
Lodging and everything. All they got to do is pay airfare.
Covers everything except for airfare and your first night in the hotel.
Yeah.
And it's fun. You dig something up and you're the first person to touch it in 2,000 years.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, Ron, thank you for showing me the stuff, man. I really appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, before we leave, and I'm glad to see it, Casey, the other half of the gracious host that invited us out, got himself not only one cool thing, but two cool things, scout related. Let's take a look.
Right where our tent was over there.
That's why it was missed. No one could detect it because
Right.
the tent. Oh,
Yeah.
you saved the best
That's
spot
right,
for you.
that's right, I covered it.
He got another fleur de lis. This is a pin?
Yep.
Yeah, gold plated
Look at
tent.
that. Oh, I see the pin on the back. Absolutely. Oh, it has a patent date too, 1911.
It does say 1911, yeah.
Now, not that it was made that
No.
year, but this
Right.
design at least,
Right.
that's beautiful. That's one of the cleanest ones I've seen. And this, I don't know, what, did you find anything about this?
Not
Scout
yet.
director thought maybe something above Eagle Scout, religious related.
Oh,
For
really?
Scouts.
When you say above
Potentially,
Eagle
but-
Scout, you're talking like a high-ranking
Yeah.
scout would have gone, oh, wow. Well, he must have been so sad. You really make all the Eagle Scout and you lose your
Yeah,
pin.
right.
Oh, man.
Lose it right away.
Well, congratulations, guys. I'm glad you both really rocked it. But again, I can't thank them all enough. Doug, is there any place you'd rather be than right here in Illinois with these fine people?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
Not.
But it's a good second option. Mindy, thank you very much.
Yes.
Casey, thank you.
Yes, sir.
John, thank you. Doug, I'll see you later. But if you can come to one hunt next year, Detecting the Heartland and the I&I, incredible people. I can't recommend it enough, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Well, with as large as this place was, and with 200 hunters scattered all over the complex, I was only able to record a few of the really cool finds, but I did get some incredible photos after the hunt that people sent me of some pretty amazing things. Like this Be Prepared Sterling Scout Ring. This was found by Donna P. An amazing 1960 National Jamboree Sterling ring. This was found by Larry C. Then this awesome eagle pin. He's perched on a shield with swords and anchors. This was from Tony. And then even this incredibly ornate pull with faces all over it. This was found by Ryan K. These are just a few samples of the hundreds of things that were found all over the complex. Some real winners, but for a scout camp going back 100 years, I'm really not surprised at all. What an incredible place. Man, there was also a ton of prizes given away. So much so that the prize redemption time alone took well over an hour. There was just tons of detectors and pinpointers, shovels, fines bags, heck, cash money. So big thank you to Detecting the Heartland for having us out there. Big thank you to Nokta for sending us out there. And of course, a thank you for everyone that showed up that made the hunt worthwhile. We had such a good time and I can't wait to get back again next year. But next week we will be back to our normal hunting grounds. We've already got 3 houses lined up. Early 1800s, early 1800s, 1700s, each one looking better than the last. So I hope you guys join us next week for the kickoff of these houses. It should be one amazing summer. So thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.